Hey there guys, this is Hedgehog Rider, and since my Morpher collection video, which is right here if you haven't seen it, was so well received, I thought I'd do a Morpher. I cannot even focus. I thought it would be cool to do a video game collection video so I can show you guys what I have and what I don't have. So let's get into it. At the bottom in the description you can check out my different collections and what times they are, so if you want to skip to a certain collection you can click the time in the description and it will send you to that specific time. But if you don't really care, then you might as well just stick around right now and I will just go through them one by one. So right up here we have the DS/3DS collection. These, let me just get through these two first because these aren't the only two 360 games that I have. It's just that they don't really go with the collection that I have over there, which we'll check out in a few minutes. But here we have Dragon Ball Raging Blast 1, which I have seen no reviews or gameplay videos of this on YouTube anywhere. I don't know why. It's almost like this game doesn't exist at all. And here we have Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2. I love these games so much. They're amazing. They're really good. Let's put them back. Okay, now let's get into the actual DS collection. Boogie, which was one of my first DS games. It's very casual. I actually don't even have it anymore. I lost it. Yep, see, I'm gone. So that is irrelevant. Kabi Masutaku. I love this game so much too. I think I actually 100%ed it. I don't remember. This game's amazing. You guys should play it. You guys should check it out. Oh, okay. I actually have a storage for my games, so we'll get into that in a minute or two. Pokemon Black. One of the best Pokemon games out there. I am a huge Gen 5 fan. I love Gen 5. It's amazing. I haven't played this in a while though, but it's still an amazing game. Pokemon Soul Silver and Pokemon Ranger Guardian Sides. I'm looking at these two at the same time because these were actually my very first Pokemon games I ever played. I got these back in like either 2010 or 2011. But yeah, I was pretty late to the game. But I think I played this one first. But I love these games so much. This is my favorite Pokemon game of all time, just because of it. And Pokemon Ranger Guardian Side, it's a pretty good game too, pretty good story game. So I'd recommend them. Super Mario 64 DS, sort of a weak remake, but it's still a good game overall. I got a kick out of it, and the multiplayer is pretty good too, so that's always a plus. The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, also known as the birth of the hero of trains. Doesn't sound too epic, but I mean, then again, this is pretty much the game that nobody played or really talked about, so I like this game. I haven't beaten it, but I mean, it's a good game. Kirby Triple Deluxe. Really, really good Kirby game. It takes a lot of assets from Return to Dreamland on the Wii, but it just makes it better, somewhat. Multiplayer left a little bit to be desired, but I mean, it's still a pretty good game. Do I really need to explain why I had this? I mean, it's Smash Brothers. What else needs to be said? Let's move on. This isn't a game, but it's a Club Nintendo card, game card holder. Got all my games in here. Well, all but one. Don't ask me why I have Sonic Boom. That was a Christmas gift that I forgot that I put on my list. And I put it on my list before everyone hated it, and I hate it too, so we'll just leave it at that. This is my Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask soundtrack that I got from Club Nintendo for, I believe, being a gold member or a platinum member. I don't remember. It says so in the pamphlet itself, but I don't feel like reading it right now. So I still haven't really listened to this, but something to do in the future, I guess. My Mario Nintendo DS holder, which I believe has one of my old cameras in it, so yeah. I can't even put it back in. You know, I'm just gonna put it on the floor. Okay. Now that we've gotten the DS and 3DS stuff out of the way, let's get into the GameCube collection, which is the best system of all time. Don't kill me. This was actually my very first console too, so. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, which was a fairly recent purchase. Nobody really talks about this game, and I wanted to try it out. And I also found out about him through the racing games, the Sega racing games. which is pretty much how everyone figured out about him. Disney cars. I'm not even gonna talk about this one. This one's kind of boring. Some of these are casual games, mainly because I got this system when I was 4, and obviously, adults, when they think of video games at that age, they think, oh, you know, Disney, Nickelodeon, SpongeBob, and stuff like that. So, Kirby Air Ride. A funny thing about this game, I actually got 2 copies. The first one was the one that I took over to my friend's house for a sleepover, and he lost it. And I bought another one, and then he found it, like, right after, like a month after we left, after I bought the new copy. So I actually have 2 of these, I believe, and one of them's in one of these packages up there, which we'll check out in a minute. So that's sort of interesting, I guess. It's kind of like Mario Kart Double Dash, technically the first Mario game that I ever played. I played this to death. I actually played this so much that the disc stopped working and I had to clean it like 6 times. But it works now, it works fine. It's actually a very underrated Mario Kart title. It's actually one of my favorites. I think it is my favorite. Mario Power Tennis. I don't know why I have this. I got this for like 15 bucks at GameStop, pre-owned. Bestseller. Huh, yeah, right. I forgot I even still had this. Muppets Party Cruise. A very lame and horrible party game. I really don't like this game too much. I actually need to sell this. Namco Museum. There's not really much to say about this. It's a collection. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a collection game. That's all it is. There's Pac-Man, Dig Dug. They released games like that. Namco's released games like that for like years now, so it's not even really interesting. Nicktoons Unite. Graphic wise, it's not that good. Gameplay wise, it's really not that good. But I mean, it's a classic, to me at least. I don't know how many of you guys have played this. If you played this game before, tell me in the comments, because I really don't know pretty much anyone who's played that game. Pokemon Channel. Not really that much of a good Pokemon game, but I mean, it's a good distraction. It gets kind of boring, because all you're literally doing is watching TV. But, it's something, I guess. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. It's an interesting game. It's not something that, be like, oh my god, I need to play this. It's just like, oh wow, this is interesting. It's a Pokemon RPG on the GameCube. Let me try this. Power Rangers Dino Thunder, which I don't have because I lost it somewhere a long time ago apparently, because I can't find it. Racing Evolution. It's a racing game. It's not even really mine. I think it's my dad's. But it's always been in here, so I mean, might as well be mine. SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. This is actually a pretty good game for casual games. I mean, it's actually pretty fun. The most glaring thing about it being that they got every single SpongeBob voice actor to revoice their roles except for Mr. Krabs. It's literally just a guy imitating Mr. Krabs, and it sounds wrong. You don't do that. Star Fox Assault, which I haven't beaten yet because I got bored with it. Bestseller, apparently. Rated T for teen. I just got bored with it. That's about it. Super Mario Strikers, the original. I haven't played Charged, but I played this one. This is a pretty good soccer game, especially with items on. Oh my god, with items on, this game is crazy. Super Mario Sunshine. Underrated Mario game, but I think it's pretty cool. Really neat idea. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Again, just like up here. Do I really need to explain why I had this? It's Smash Brothers. It's on the GameCube. It's Melee. Everyone's favorite. It's awesome. Tekken the Great Juju Challenge, which I actually forgot that I had. Huh. Okay, I'm not gonna comment on that because The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. Yep. If you bought the GameCube back around its release, I believe, it came with this. And it has Zelda 1, 2, Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, and the Wind Waker demo, so that's actually pretty cool. This is actually the very first video game I've ever played. I played the Wind Waker demo first, so technically Wind Waker is my first GameCube game, which is awesome. Well, it was my first game ever, so that's why Zelda always has a special place in my heart. Up here we have games that don't have cases. They're in little GameStop slips. Wind Waker, which my friend Will actually gave me for about $8. It's awesome. Soul Calibur 2, which I only did verses in because I really didn't care about the story at all. Got my second copy of Kirby Air Ride. That's something. It's not something that you would really play religiously. Okay, so that is it for the GameCube collection. Now let's head on over to the other side of the room for the PS2 and Sonic game collection. So let's go check it out. Okay guys, excuse the mess, but this is my actual GameCube console right here with the controllers and wires and stuff. But anyways, let's go over to the PS2 collection, which is pretty dry because I don't really play the PS2 that much. So here's the system right here, because I love this game so much. Kingdom Hearts 2 is amazing, as you will hear from everyone game. It lacks a lot of Rangers, but I just didn't really notice them, I guess. Battle Racing Ignited, you don't really need to know that, it's just Burnout Dominator. Basically a racing game where you blow things up. That's always fun, right? Just like this one, Need for Speed Carbon, hey, who cares? Crash Tag Team Racing, however, is a racing game that I sort of like. I played it all the time with my cousin at her house when we were little, so it's a nice game. It's not the best, but I mean, it's something, I guess. Oh god. Nicktoons Attack of the Toybots. Basically the sequel to Nicktoons Unite. Actually, no, I think it's not. I think there was like another one after Unite that came before this one. So that's something, I guess. Okay, over to the Sonic collection, because I am a huge Sonic fan, as you can tell from the banner and profile picture and everything about my channel. So let's just... Oh, also you can see my Pokemon display here. It's not really much of a display, it's mainly just like a little holder to keep my Pokemon stuff. So, Sonic collection, yeah, let's do that. Now, okay, Sonic collection. Now, I'm sure you can already tell the change in quality. I just changed my white balance because it was set outdoor for whatever reason. So now it's all good, and it looks good. And thank God, because that actually kind of bothered me. But here is the Sonic collection, so we'll just go from the bottom to the top. Sorry, from the bottom, now we're here. I'm sorry. Sonic Mega Collection, the first Sonic game I ever played, which was a Sonic 2 and this. It's basically just a Sonic game collection. That's literally all it is. I'm sure all of you have played this. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle Edition. I love this game so much. It's the definitive version of Sonic Adventure 2. I'm really just rushing through this because my battery's about to die on this camera. Sonic Heroes. That was weird. I said the name normal and then I just went into a song. I'm sorry. Interesting idea, horrible execution. You have to play the game 4 times to beat it. Technically 5. So, Shadow the Hedgehog. Nope. Sonic Riders. 15th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog. Also released along some other monstrosity in 2006. But anyways, this is I haven't actually played Zero Gravity, but I actually do really like this game. This game's actually pretty cool. Sega Superstars Tennis. It's a tennis game with Sonic and Sega characters. That's literally all it is. It's not really that interesting. Sonic Unleashed PS2 version. 360 version's better. Sonic Colors. Best 3D Sonic game. Right behind Sonic Adventure 2. So, yeah, I like this game a lot. Sonic 06. Just like Shadow, you're going back inside. Sonic Unleashed 360. The definitive version of Sonic Unleashed, obviously. It's a really good game. I don't really have anything to say about the Werehog sections, but I mean, it is what it is. Sonic Generations. An amazing anniversary game. I love this game so much. Sonic Lost World. It could have been better. It really could have been better. The stages are just way too long for a handheld game, and I wish they could have polished it just a little bit more. And Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal, which I don't really like too much. It's just really confusing. Doesn't know. I mean, it's a good platformer, but it just, I don't know. Something about it I just don't like. But yeah, that's about it for the collection of video game stuff. I have a whole lot more stuff on Steam, obviously. So, but I'm not really gonna show that because it'll just take too long. But yeah, if you guys want to see any more collections, let me know in the comments below, and I will take it into consideration. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, I am Space Kita or Hedgehog Rider, either one. If you want to check out some awesome gameplay, check out my gameplay channel, Super Speed Shoes. I have been Hedgehog Rider, and I will see you guys next time.